Any others? Yeah, I was thinking of preschool Squid Game. We send babies to Squid Game. We aren't Netflix. Cody.XP was thinking of like dinosaurs and skateboards. It's like this cartoon
That'll
show.
be all for today. Thanks, Cody.
Thanks. Why were there two of them?
It's gonna be okay. Hey guys, I haven't been having the best day today, hence the tissues. Me and my platonic friend Cody.XP have been trying to pitch show ideas to streaming services because he just really wants his own show. And also because I've noticed that shows on streaming services just aren't the best. Like on Netflix and Disney Plus, there's like one show a year that like rocks everyone's socks off and the rest are kind of bad. I don't know if that's true actually, but I want to see how bad streaming service shows can really be.
This week, I thought I'd waste a lot of time and watch the worst rated show from every streaming service, or the ones I have access to at least. These shows are the lowest of the low with the worst Rotten Tomatoes score. Some of them are really hated as well. I guess we'll see why.
This is going to be pretty fun. All the while Cody.XP and I try to pitch some streaming service ideas along the way. He seems to get more confident. And he's frozen.
And the first show we're watching is from Netflix. That's a crazy surprise, as a jump scare. This show has 11% on Rotten Tomatoes and 1.9 on IMDb. It's definitely an interesting show to start off with. It's called
Hype House! Do you guys remember that? It was like this TikTok group. They like rented out a mansion and they got all the TikTokers. They got freaking Charli D'Amelio. They got Lil Huddy. They were making anyone famous back then. So yeah, there's like an 8-episode documentary show about this. Probably could have made it to the Hype House, guys. I was just busy that day. Episode 1, a Hype House DVD I did.
So we get introduced to a few members of the Hype House. Most of them are just chilling. They're just there for the money. They're literally just teenagers. But this one guy, Thomas, is like the whole organizer of the whole thing. He's the only one thinking business-wise with all this. I feel so bad for him. He's just stuck managing all these 17 to 19-year-olds. It looks like a nightmare.
Woke up one day and just became an internet celebrity.
Honestly?
Looks like the Hype House lives a pretty crazy life, actually. They do the Fight a Sumo Wrestler challenge. That's awesome.
This life would just be so sad. Maybe. I can't tell if this would be fun or not. There is a hot tub.
There's this one guy, Lil Huddy. I have no idea what he's doing nowadays. I hate that name. He was so famous. He was almost like the heart of the Hype House. He's just like a 17-year-old kid. He has like an entire mansion with like an arcade machine, epic water features.
Lil Huddy. It's actually funny. He looks like a lot. He kind of looks like me in a way, and I feel like if it feels like the Hype House, I probably could have been there.
It feels like a skit. He should be riding bikes with his friends and playing Xbox and picking his nose and shit. Lil Huddy hasn't been posting any TikToks recently because he's like focusing on like a music career, and the manager Thomas isn't really happy about that.
A lot of these bitches don't wear deodorant, and they need to. They really do. You gon' get it, baby. Oh, okay, Thomas. Hey.
Okay, Thomas. Like, we would have gotten along if I made it to the Hype House.
There is this couple that lives in the Hype House together, Alex and Clover. They definitely wake up at 3 p.m. and drink Monster Energy drinks, but they're actually like a sweet couple. Like, they got married recently, and Alex is like a touring musician now. It's so sick.
Pepperoni barbecue chicken.
What's this genre of music? It's like royalty-free, like about to fight in a war, but exciting, fun song. Surprising a person with the duck challenge. Episode 2 done. It's fine.
What's the time? It's freaking hyper clock. I'm eating rice. So I only watched up to episode 3, but one of the members got like COVID and they all had to quarantine in the Hype House. That's the most 2020 thing to ever happen.
I hate being trapped in the house more than anything. All of us are.
It's a mansion, dude.
Actions,
Womp womp.
Oh shoot. This place looks lit. Kind of feel like getting a record player. How do record players work, bro?
Oh, he's so quirky because he's young, bro. You can tell the film crew tried so hard to capture something cool here, but like they played dodgeball at some point. That was. Oh my god. Thank God. I'm not watching.
I play video games all day.
That was
Yeah, so the show's called Dinosaurs and Skateboards. Cody.XP actually thought about the concept himself. He's actually really, he's really talented. It's just a show that encapsulates the energy of being a dinosaur and friendship and harmony, and yeah, I just feel like everyone would enjoy it. I think it's dinosaurs are sick fuck and skateboards are sick fuck, so people Hey, great pitch, but just for the sake of everyone, please don't be creative again. Are you allowed to say that to people?
Okay, next streaming service we got is Peacock. The streaming service is fine. I don't really know much about it because it's American and I'm not that. But the worst rated show I could find is Megamind Rules, the Peacock original TV show with 2.1 ratings on IMDb. Megamind is an iconic 2010 movie. The first movie was so good. It was basically, everyone loved it. It was awesome. And then like 10 years later, they made a straight to streaming service sequel called Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate. I watched it when it first came out. And it wasn't the best. And alongside this movie, they released this show that ended up being pretty bad. I avoided the show at all costs, but I'm gonna watch it now. It's gonna feel a bit nostalgic. I remember a few years ago I watched the actual like sequel of it. This was not a good show. So the pilot of Megamind Rules is called Megamind and Dude Monkey. The whole show is just Megamind being an influencer and like quitting his day job of being a villain and trying to do some good in the world with his big ass forehead. And the episode begins with Megamind facing his insecurities when it comes to adjusting his values and lifestyle as a hero.
Now that I'm a hero, I want to inspire the people.
But when the Fish Dude and Megamind get notified a robbery has happened at a store nearby, they head over there to defeat the Wobber. I almost said Wobber. And they already get beat to it by this new hero in town, Dude Monkey. He bounces around, he records people and insults Megamind and says some really relatable Gen Z catchphrases that we all say every day.
Post that on your social and you'll get buku engagements. Thanks. Banana lemon ding dong.
I'll give the show this. What I do love about the show, they haven't really changed the character dynamics too much. Like, it's the same Megamind and the same minion antics, which is good. What the fuck? So this 8-year-old that looks like they've just imported a model from Cocomelon into the show, Megamind, she's like Megamind's social media manager, and she says that Dude Monkey like humiliated Megamind and he's like trolling him. So the 3D Cocomelon model has to teach Megamind about the internet because he has no idea what it is. He doesn't even know what it is.
Going viral.
I went viral on Metrocity once. Gave everyone dance fever.
So to become more relevant, Megamind records a freaking vlog, Logan Paul style. I really like how like this camera is like his weird robot things from the first movie. That was a pretty cool touch. While filming, he sees like the only car in the empty city about to run over the only guy on the road. So he takes the opportunity while filming to literally save the freaking day by blowing up the car. And even after saving this guy's life, when Dude Monkey materializes out of nowhere, the guy wants a picture with him instead. What the hell?
Megamind's Choogie! Say, Megamind's Choogie!
Megamind uploads the vlog to like MegaTube or some shit, and he waits all night for views. I relate to that, man.
Only 100 views? Why haven't I become a virus yet?
Megamind keeps trying to get some viral hits on his hands until a video of him getting like stubbed in the toe called Megamind Failed. It gets 6 billion views and 0 dislikes. I don't know how that ratio makes sense.
Do I get a raise?
I wasn't paying you before.
He's got to be viewboarding. The city is empty in almost every shot. Later that night, the city's aquarium is having a reopening and Dude Monkey is giving a speech to all the people. They're all copy and pasted models of the same 3 people, but the villain Nighty Night from the Doom Syndicate spawns out of nowhere to kill Dude Monkey or something, and he just has some like corny shit. He just sounds straight from an anime.
Eternal doom awaits all who come between Nighty Night and his fishy ball of doom.
Nighty Night and Dude Monkey have a crazy battle, like a crazy freaking duel. And turns out, Dude Monkey is a fraud. He's been faking all of his criminal arresting videos. Yeah, I relate to that. I relate to faking videos. Megamind freezes Nighty Night to a crisp and Megamind becomes popular again. That was a pretty cool storyline, I actually can't lie. It was pretty cool.
Like and subscribe.
Episode 2, let's go. It opens with Megamind blindfolded awaiting a surprise. Turns out, Roxanne surprised Megamind with a donut shop of himself, full of Megamind donuts. The owner of the store, Mr. Donut, he's like, he works here and his outfit is crazy. A Megamind donut starts talking to Megamind while the donut guy's like giving a tour of the factory, but he falls into a huge tub of really unfortunate colored goo. And because it's like a popular villain trope of like people falling into acid and turning evil or something, Megamind Megamind is convinced he's gonna turn evil, and he's just like, no, I'm not freaking evil. There were jokes every 3 seconds in the show. I was making bacon and eggs for dinner. It was awesome. And while I was watching, I was just like, I just didn't realize how much Megamind yaps in this.
I hate to toot my own horn, chum. Toot toot.
His ass is so freaking silly and dumb in the show. Megamind gives Mr. Donut his laser gun that helps him repair the donut store for a little bit, but because he was dropped an epic white liquid and all sticky, he's forced to keep the laser gun in his hands because it's stuck there. So he heads to the bank and is accused of attempted robbery because he has a whole ass weapon attached to him. Like that's fair enough. To protect Mr. Donut from getting arrested, my god, this sucks. I hate saying Mr. Donut so much. Megamind keeps him in like this old warehouse, so Mr. Donut sort of just wanders around a little bit until the Go Fish Gang emerges. They were like this crime gang from the Doom Syndicate movie. It's kind of nostalgic. I actually I remember watching that movie.
This was Megamind. It looks like some cocomelon ass.
Megamind tries to stop the Go Fish Gang, and Mr. Donut freaking captures Megamind and Chum, and they somehow got like this whole shark tank installed underneath the warehouse. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
But Mr. Donut's family catches Mr. Donut about to slaughter Megamind, and he remembers that family's awesome, and he changes to be a good guy. Sorry if this voiceover is really confusing. I can't be asked talking about Mr. Donut. I feel so lame talking about this show. Next episode, guess what? Guess what, guys? It's all about cockroaches. Megamind is a live streamer now, and he's like giving a tour of his hideout. I don't know. Yeah. Megamind being an influencer is kind of a cool idea. Like I kind of like it. Like he's getting fan mail and stuff. Like it's kind of fun. But all of a sudden, cockroaches appear out of nowhere, and Megamind is scared of them. Dang it. A cockroach tells Megamind, this is really cringe, the cockroach is gonna make a whole army of cockroaches with a duplication ray, and there's like text on the screen saying roaches unite. I don't know, I guess the editors thought this was tough. Hundreds of cockroaches, hundreds of them try to kill the Cocomelon Kid and Chud, while Megamind gets obliterated by a cockroach. Apparently, Megamind has a fear of cockroaches stemming back from when he was a kid. I do like how like the Megamind prison baby design's like still a thing in the show. Like it's a fun touch. Like there are some cool callbacks like in the movie. It's pretty cool. The cockroaches unite and turn into a huge hand and stuff and try to kill this child. They like tie her up in a chair and stuff. It looks so goofy. But they save the day by sucking all the cockroaches up in a vacuum cleaner. This was not a good episode. Oh my god. Next episode, bruh. Megamind storms into Roxanne's office, startling her secretary or whatever she is. Roxanne and Megamind, they make really funny jokes. They make really funny jokes to each other until an evil weather lady pops up on Roxanne's laptop. Megamind starts being really goofy and crazy and accidentally shapeshifts himself and Roxanne, and they're freaking like, this is a body swap episode. This is awesome. Now Megamind needs to freaking be the mayor. I mean Roxanne. Oh, this is so freaking confusing. Oh boy.
Explain any scenario in which this would be useful.
It's great for a good bamboozlement.
To Megamind, I mean Roxanne, I mean Megamind, Roxanne does like a speech with a bunch of frozen Cocomelon 3D models, and Cocomelon finds out that Megamind is actually Roxanne, and she's like, hey, yeah. Roxanne tries to stop some crime, but she's so bad at it. She's like stumbling everywhere and like shooting the gun everywhere. This is crazy. This is a pretty fun idea, I can't lie. This is like a perfect premise for a Megamind show, but it's still not amazing. And after a while, Megamind and Roxanne revert back to their original bodies. Let's go! Episode 5. So this episode is actually like a shipping episode between Megamind and Roxanne as a couple, which I don't really know what they are, and clearly the writers don't really know either. The Cocomelon girl ends up leaving Megamind's lair early so she can get some homework done or something, and turns out one of her teachers are apparently Roxanne's old high school like boyfriend or something. So when Roxanne hears about this, she's like, oh my god, so she visits the school and she gets excited and shit. Megamind sees them having fun without him, and he gets jealous.
What could some boring normie Normalton have to offer friendship-wise over moi?
Megamind keeps comparing himself to like this Shane Dawson guy, and he gets all jealous and stuff, and he heads back to the warehouse all sad and jealous and depressed when Cocomelon over here tells him to admit his feelings to Roxanne.
Told Roxy you think she's the goodest, which is adorable, by the way.
Ow!
Roxanne and the boy keep hanging out at like this donut city, and Megamind stalks them and says like, oh, he's made a new friend, but it's just a robot. It's just a silly freaking robot. He's not even a real person. I remember when like these characters had so much depth and now Megamind's just sludge. He acts like a 5-year-old.
He and I have just as strong a bond as you two.
After some bullshit with like a robot turning evil and stuff, Roxanne tells Megamind that she actually doesn't like the guy, and she leans in for a kiss and they freaking... No, they don't, but yeah, I think I'm done here. 5 episodes of this show is pretty good, but in conclusion, with a few episodes watched, this would be a great show for kids, to be honest. It's almost like it's made for them or something. But yeah, it's a shame that they've turned Megamind into like kids sludge now instead of like an actual sequel that's like in cinemas and stuff. That would have been so much cooler. But I guess the legacy of Megamind is just
Fidget spinners.
And yeah, we were thinking like, boom, Megamind forgets everything that happened in Doom Syndicate and Megamind rules, and you guys like end up making a sequel that's like good and not shit.
Right. Does that guy have anything to say?
Hey buddy, hey little guy, buddy, little dude, use your words. Go like he's just a little dude, like a little kid.
I can't even hear him. Please leave my office. I have a meeting about Cock the movie in 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, sick. Let me binge watch Megamind Rules and then watch Cock the movie. What even is a streaming service?
Like, what sort of name is Peacock? Another one bites the dust. I don't even fully know what that saying even means. Let's watch another show. Let's watch another show. I'm excited for this next one.
Whoa. Did you see that footage of me getting teleported into the couch? That was crazy. I'm out of breath because that sound effect. Just give me a sec. I'm not ready to record this. Next we got Tubi. There's some pretty weird movies out there, and there's also weird TV shows as well, which is also the premise of this video, because that's pretty cool. It's weird. There's like YouTubers on Tubi now. There's like Jacksepticeye the Show, for example, with like 17 seasons of just his re-uploaded YouTube videos. It's weird. There should be like a Cody Hales like Tubi show. What do you think, Cody? I was giddy when I found this. It's called Bigfoot Theater Sasquatch Abounds. It's like a 3-episode TV show. There's like 2 episodes that are like an hour and a half long. It's from 2020 as well. I don't know how that has to do with anything, but perfect snack for this movie. Perfect snack for this show. Okay, let's do this. Sick transition, Cody. So the first episode starts with like a 5-minute opening credits that got me a little bit fatigued, a little bit sleepy. Cheers. It shows this lost footage from 1995, August 13th, of these group of adventurous men adventuring around the forest. Other than the clear VHS template they're using, the acting itself actually feels pretty real. Like, if I stumbled upon this video in real life, I would be like, yeah, this is real. And they get absolutely squashed by Bigfoot! We then get introduced to a car on the road, and this young group of friends heading to the woods to freaking go camping. Classic horror setup, but I think this could be kind of awesome. This is pretty bad green screen card. Is that meant to be the back seat? They made everyone in this show just really odd and weird. These guys just flirt with these girls every 2 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the stuff they said just wasn't in the script and they just said it for real.
Wow, she arises.
Hey, the beast arises.
Oh.
They all decide to eat some lunch at this diner. I'm not processing anything that's going on right now. And this old man warns them about the woods. This guy looks like my old science teacher from grade 7.
Okay, thank you, crazy woods person.
Go home!
We are going off trail and exploring parts unknown.
Oh my god.
The green screen is so ass, bruh. My green screens aren't any better. They flip and hear some crazy noises during the night, but they decide to go to bed nonetheless. The boys are sharing their tent, and this one guy has some... He's just full of funny quips.
I'm up.
Get out of here.
The friends go for another day of exploring and flirting every 2 seconds.
You're just gonna leave your car here?
Well, you know, boys and their toys.
No.
You know, boys and their toys. They actually stumble upon a Bigfoot footprint. It's massive and huge, and everyone doesn't like it. They don't like feet. And as they spend another night in the forest, they hear some weird noises once again. This time trying to figure out what the hell is lurking around them. Yeah, they're screwed. They're gonna freaking find the Bigfoot, and they're all gonna die because they're in the forest. And there he is. Bigfoot. The lighting is really dark. I think it's just some guy in a suit, but he chases this pervert guy, leaving the rest of the friends all separated and terrified. Ugh, I hate that shot. All the friends wake up and they're all like separated from each other. One girl was eating food and spilled some tomato sauce everywhere. The pervert guy got his like foot stuck in a log or something. And as the 2 girls try to hunt for the Bigfoot,
Hey, Carl. Oh my god.
That was good. That was good. Wait, dude, this is kind of peak actually.
This was actually kind of awesome. I don't care what anyone says, this was kind of awesome. And with only 3 friends remaining, the pervert guy sacrifices his life because he has a gun or something and he's stuck on the log. So he just lets everyone free. He can't flirt with girls anymore. This is tragic. As the remaining 2 friends escape, one of them gets run over by a car. And the driver was the old man from the diner. This is some crazy stuff. He totally he looks like my science teacher from school.
Oh shit, it's the guy from... Oh shit, it's the guy from before.
And with the last remaining survivor of Bigfoot, the old man saves her, takes her to this hospital where she sort of just freaks out and like hallucinates and stuff. I don't really understand this ending too much. I guess we'll find out in episode 2 what happens, right?
It could have just been like 30 minutes, but it was like an hour. That was an hour. That was the quickest hour and a half of my life.
So I was fully ready for the second episode to be like, oh my gosh, the girl from the first episode gets revenge on Bigfoot or something, and the old man and her team up. But this episode ends up being more of a separate story, which is pretty cool. But it's less of a story. It's just more of like a thing. Like, I'm not a very judgmental person when it comes to this stuff. Like, making a low-budget TV show would have been sick. This would have been so fun for these people, but this is probably the most confusing episode of TV I've ever watched. It looks like if an alien picked up an editing software, accidentally spilt alien juice on the keyboard, installed 1 million viruses, sent the computer to a dank meme editor from 2013, and he edited it in his sleep.
That I've seen, I'm not really sure what's real anymore.
Them guys on that keep calling in on that scanner.
It sounds like someone's like on FaceTime and like screen recording this movie. Like you can hear crackles for some reason.
Here's my cow. Here's my sheep.
In this episode, there's like cops trying to find Sasquatch after there's like reports of him like taking people. Every shot looks so weird. Like this would have been a fun production. Like there's a lot of effort with the actors and the props and costumes and stuff, but I don't know, this episode just got hijacked by an alien at some point.
But remember, when this next batch cracks, it's $60 million.
This is iMovie stock sounds, bro. Just edited in someone's sleep?
Yeah. Yeah, it's for life. Together.
Now you're ready.
The first episode was good. The first episode was pretty cool. And then I actually can't finish this. I'm sorry. There's some shots in here that are like incomprehensible. I have no idea what the hell is going on. Dude, dead ass. I would rather watch The Hype House for the rest of my life than watch that again. Like, look at this. Netflix. Are you kidding me? Like, alligators and scooters. Cody.XP, dude, look. Alligators and scooters. You were doing dinosaurs and skateboards the other day. Netflix stole the idea. Why don't you care? They stole your work. We gotta break into Netflix. Okay, so this is Netflix Studios. So this is us. This could be us, what you playing? We walk our way over to the Netflix building. These are our paths in Netflix building. We meet each other, and then from there, we make it inside the Netflix building. From memory, Mr. Netflix's office is just this way. I think there's an elevator. Later tonight, let's pounce. But what do we do in the meantime of all this? What do we do? There's nothing to do. This is gonna be a stupid idea. I don't even know. We could do like the premise of the video or something. I don't know. It's just like, I'm just thinking. Let's watch another show, guys. This one's on Disney Plus. It's a great streaming service. I love it. It's pretty cool. Gravity Falls is on there, so that's pretty sick. But this show is really forgettable. It's just been buried in the abyss. It was made in 2017. It's a Marvel show, and it's called Squid Game.
Inhumans by Marvel. It had like 1 season, and apparently it's one of Marvel's biggest failures somehow. So I watched a few episodes, and yeah, it's let's get into it. I could just feel the cobwebs on this show. I think I'm the only person that's watched it in at least 3 months. It opens with a shot of Hawaii and a character going super fast. They're stomping on mud, running through a rainforest with some jarring slow-mo shots. This girl's being chased by like the FBI or something. I got it too. Hold up. She like runs into like this green fella. Way too open on this channel. None of the surroundings of this shot look real. Like the rain is only falling down like just on these guys. This green guy says that they're like special Inhumans and there's a place where all the Inhumans can live in harmony and stuff and that he can take her there. I barely watched any Marvel anything before Avengers Endgame, but like why are the shows so like bland and unsaturated? They're superheroes. They should look awesome with like colors like red, green, orange and more. We then cut to the life in the Inhuman city. We see the king and queen. The queen can like move her hair and stuff, which will come in handy if you want to grab stuff like a TV remote. The Inhumans live in this really disturbing kingdom that looks like you could find it in like an out of bounds PlayStation 2 glitch. There are people with butterfly wings, teleporting dogs, a dude with like hologram projectors as eyes. There's people that sound like they're in a recording booth.
Instead of Triton, Crystal, now.
The king and queen walk through the city, greeting all the citizens with stock adventure music and crowd sound effects playing. They all live in uncertainty because Earth has no idea this whole civilization exists, and if they find out, they would penetrate our walls. The Inhumans would all be unprepared and they'll probably all die probably. This guy Maximus is like the younger brother of the king and he sort of just doesn't have any powers, but he just chills with all these guys. And he sort of ends up just becoming a whole freaking villain and becomes the new king of the city, and it slowly takes over the like manipulates all the citizens and sends his goons over to capture the queen, but she's got aura. She gets her brain fried by like these crazy blue light power things. I know nothing about superheroes, bro. And they cut off her awesome hair. No. Now she's worthless and has nothing to offer the world, and she's an awful person for not having her superpower hair anymore. Maximus then heads over to his brother, saying he's in control now, and he's like, oh, fuck you. And it turns out that the king actually killed their parents by... turning them into dust. That's not a very nice thing to do with your parents. The king takes the teleporting dog to escape. This show is so unserious. And he goes to Earth. Oh crap, now they're stuck in New York traffic. So much happened in the first episode. It wasn't awful, but I was just like, I'm kind of just watching things happen. I'm not really feeling much right now. The next episode begins with the Queen and King separated on Earth. The next episode begins with the Queen and King separated on planet Earth in Hawaii. The king reacts to being on Earth for the very first time. He grabs his lady's phone in confusion. What is this? A ton of Inhumans are now scattered on Earth. There's like this one guy that has the power to like see in the future, but as soon as he arrives on Earth, he just slips and falls off a cliff. So I guess his powers didn't really work that time. While Maximus has gone crazy style. He's taken over the whole city. He's like imprisoned the queen's sister, and she's just chilling in this depressing ass balcony. It looks like a skate park. The episode just cuts a lot from the king and queen navigating Earth. Like the king just stole a suit from a store, assaults a police officer and handcuffs him, and keeps running around like he's like mid shitting himself. But he gets beat up by the police, dang it, and he gets tased and he ends up in prison. Maximus finds out the Inhumans are all scattered on Earth, so he gets his goons to try to find them, and one of them visits this like stone-faced wall guy that can teleport people, and she just threatens him crazy style.
If you don't, I will kill your entire family and bring all their pieces to you in a garbage bag.
He ends up agreeing to teleporting her after threatening him for like a minute of screen time, and she teleports and like no clips into like this stone brick structure. I think this is a pretty cool touch actually. She has to like shoot herself out of it. It's like video game physics almost. It was cool. This episode's kind of fun. It's actually kind of cool and crazy. Seeing the king and queen try to like act like royal in front of just humans and they have no idea who they are. There are some fight scenes that have just way too many cuts and angles. Like the queen gets smashed into this car and they really want to make it known that she got injured. The show is kind of just background noise. I'll cover a few more episodes. Most of the editing in this show is just zoom outs and zoom ins with like stock epic music just playing at all times. Queen just aimlessly walks around Hawaii for an episode trying to find the king. She goes to this ATM and asks for it to spit out money, which was kind of funny.
please?
It's weird how she doesn't understand how ATMs work, but knows exactly what a bus is and how to ask a bus driver where the next stop's gonna be. It's really inconsistent. The agents on Earth are finding out that the Inhumans are causing a ruckus. They got like 4K footage on this iPad of the wreckage that the King made in 4K, straight from the show's footage. The action scenes are pretty hit or miss. Like, it randomly cuts to this fight in the jungle with people shooting Inhumans with crossbows, and a guy throws up black sludge in defense. Out of all the ways you can defend yourself, you choose freaking black sludge and gunk. The King ends up in prison, god dang it, and the cellmate is actually an Inhuman as well. What is he doing on Earth? I have no freaking idea. They decide to break out of prison together and catch a helicopter, and the Queen arrives at the prison in a cartoonish taxi to the prison and just misses the helicopter. It's so random. Episode 4, we have this space researcher. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care, bro. My social battery just fell flat while doing these voiceovers. I don't really want to talk about the show anymore, to be honest.
I watched 4 episodes. It was 4 hours of it.
So, for researching this show, apparently Marvel was planning the Inhumans to be a pretty huge new endeavor for the Marvel universe. They were trying to make it like the new group of superheroes. It was originally going to be a movie released right after Avengers Infinity War. Yikes, they ended up scrapping it and ended up turning into like a TV show. They screened the first 2 episodes in the theaters, and it was received pretty terribly. And now it sits in the dusty bottom abyss of Disney Plus's shitty, awful TV shows that suck. It's weird, when you like try to type Marvel's Inhumans on Disney Plus, it just doesn't come up. Like, you have to type Inhumans to find on Disney Plus. They really tried to bury this down. I think I'm, without a doubt, I think it's the least watched show on Disney Plus. I think I was the first person to watch it in months. I don't know why it's still on Disney Plus.
You ready for this? You ready? Why do you look constipated? We're across the street from Netflix Studios. It looks, there's a pretty big building. I don't know how we're gonna sneak into it, but I think we got this. The entrance is right through there. Let's do this. Let's show them what we're made of, Cody.XP.
I've had a crush on you for the longest time. The way you wrote Squid Game was so inspirational to me in my world. Aw, that's fun.
Guys, you don't understand. Every single Netflix employee, come to my office right now. Every single employee in this building, come in my office right now. Come on. Jeez. Hey. Okay, everyone in? Yo, what's up, Mr. Netflix? Okay, alright, all of you. We need to have a massive meeting, like a huge one. What the fuck?
Why are you dancing like that? What the hell? Netflix mop. I think every single person that's ever existed is in that room right now. I can't leave this place.
Hey! I think that meeting's gonna take a while. I could watch another show. Screw it. Sorry, Cody.XP. The next streaming service we're watching is
HBO Max. This is probably my favorite streaming service, to be honest. It's got some good stuff. It has like The Rehearsal, Barry, got some loved cartoons like Regular Show and Adventure Time, and the lowest rated cartoon ever, Velma. Velma is a 2023 animated show that is sort of like an adult approach of Scooby-Doo, which is a cool idea and concept, like Scooby-Doo, but like with swear words and the F word, like the F word. But this show, it's not very good. The whole gang's here, but they're in high school, and they act nothing like their original counterparts. Fred is a comically cranky and annoying guy that has a small penis, apparently. Shaggy's name is Norville in the show. He doesn't even say like Scoob or anything. And Velma used to be this nerd, and now it's kind of just a dick. She's rude to everyone. She's like really self-aware and makes fun of the show's audience. She's kind of just mean.
Yeah, it's code for adults who still watch cartoons.
So, while in the Netflix's janitor closet, I buckled in and watched a few episodes of this shit.
Oh, I've got to subscribe to the streaming service.
Greedy son of a bitch, yes, greedy. So the show starts with a bunch of popular girls in a locker. I don't want to talk about it. They're doing their thing. Some funny things happen.
It's like sex.
Then Velma walks in with a cloak and a scythe, looking really suspicious for some reason, and she opens the locker to show a student deathed inside. So this show is going to be a murder mystery, which is kind of resembles the Scooby-Doo vibes, which is kind of cool. Velma ends up being a prime suspect of the murder, and these two cops that are Daphne's parents give her 24 hours to prove that she's innocent. I don't know how realistic that is, but the animation in the show is actually really good. They just lock in sometimes. Like, it turns out Velma's mum left her when she was younger, and now like she has like these creepy panic attacks where hands like freaking come out of her and stuff. Is freaking crazy.
Just a waitress. I'm also a basic bitch who doesn't even know how to use hashtags.
No, I'm also hashtag the owner of Spooners.
It doesn't even give you a second to go like, oh, that's kind of funny, because they just aren't really that funny. But it might be funny to some people.
Velma comes to Velma comes to school and everyone thinks she's like a murderer and crazy, so Fred proceeds to slice a guy's kneecaps and tries to defend Velma, still calling her a loser but saying that she's innocent for this. Norville and Velma try to do some detective work on who the killer might be, and they think Fred might be onto something, so they head to his massive mansion where his parents live and stuff, and Velma tries confronting him, and she keeps having these panic attacks every now and then, and the animation looks so cool. Like, look at this body horror moment. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Fred catches Velma snooping in his mansion bedroom, and he confesses that he hasn't hit puberty yet, so because it's an adult cartoon, they talk about his penis a lot. As Fred is talking, the cops shoot him in the knees, thinking Fred is the murderer, so they arrest him, and when Norville... I'm actually laughing, so maybe the show is actually pretty good. And when Norville and Velma arrives at Velma's place, they find another dead body in the garbage. Crazy cliffhanger, so Fred is actually innocent. Oh god. Next episode begins with Fred arrested for the murder of the high schoolers, and there's a few funny gags in this episode, like Norville's house has like framed photos of him everywhere.
That's the 411 home skillet. Words.
In this episode, Velma tries to find out why her mum disappeared and stuff, so because Daphne's parents are detectives, Daphne said that she'll give Velma her mother's case file for $500, so she sells drugs and stuff, because every adult cartoon needs something to do with that.
Especially 420 related humor, kill me. You know what 420 is, right?
Yeah, it's code for adults who still watch cartoons.
Norville tries to impress Velma and like sells some stuff to get like $500 so she can date him. He goes through some sketchy stuff to get $500. He like goes to a motel room and like tries to sell his kidney. Watching this show in a dusty cupboard wasn't the best. I would zone out for a second and just be met with a fight scene with Daphne and Velma being chased by these people with guns in a police car, running over a baby in a stroller. I don't even know. There's this court scene where Velma tries to prove that Fred is innocent, and the joke is that Fred doesn't know how to do anything. He doesn't even know how to cut things. Like, that's crazy. Daphne ends up giving Velma the mum's case file, and the animation locks in crazy style. She gets like a huge panic attack. Daphne turns into this thing, and to calm Velma down, Daphne starts like making out with her. I don't want my neighbors hearing me saying this, and they start making out.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Rom-coms can kiss my ass.
From the only few episodes I watched, there's some fun subplots and cool storylines. The animation is either really cool or kind of bland, but the show's humor is pretty bad. There's like wacky fourth wall breaks every 4 seconds. That just didn't hit any of the times ever. This season was obliterated by basically everyone, and they ended up making a season 2 with Scooby frickin' Doo, which is kind of sick, but the show ended up being cancelled. Fair enough.
Sorry, I had to just watch Velma for a second. Mr. Netflix! It's come to our attention. You've stolen one of our ideas. Cody.XP worked so hard on it. What's going on? The dinosaurs and skateboards one. Cody.XP worked so hard on that, and now we see just a rip-off version of it on the front page of Netflix. What's going on here? You're talking about the Netflix original Alligators and Scooters? Because that is our show, Cody. We thought of it ourselves. Sure, your pitching idea can influence our changes into the platform, but no. We need some sort of credit. No, it's a completely different animal. It's a completely different mode of transportation. It's a completely different show to what you pitched the other day to us. You don't deserve any credits for this show. It's our show, and it's our Netflix original series. Are you having a stroke? What's going on here? What the hell? It's our show! Everybody catch Cody! Cody freaking... Let's go!
I think they've lost us. Cody.XP, how do you feel, man? How do you feel? He just doesn't talk. Just like that, we freaking did it. We watched some really weird shows on the streaming services. They were fine, I guess. This is a really weird storyline. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, the shows were alright. There's some little gems inside of them, but comment Cody.XP so I know you've made to the end of the video. He's dead now, and I actually don't know how to end this video.